Hey SDRs, how's it going? My name is Lauren Wadsworth, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to qualify your meetings and how to double your conversion rates. Something that I'm very, very passionate about. So, first, I want to talk about how to identify a qualified prospect. And I'll tell you a little bit about how we do it at our company and the results that I've seen work best for us. First of all, the most qualified prospect is going to be somebody that has a lot of upward mobility in their organization, looks like a go-getter, is the right title, obviously, for your buyer persona, and somebody that puts a lot of thought and care into their personal brand. Most often is somebody that's going to be somebody that's very qualified to buy, especially if they're above the line and have buying power for whatever tool or product or platform that you're selling to them and booking a meeting with them for. So that's really important, and we try to identify our golden prospects by, going through what tiered account are they in. Are these people that look like somebody that will be able to make a decision? And so just qualifying your prospects before you even contact and reach out to them is something that's very important and going to increase your conversion rate as well. And then once you identify your prospect and you book a meeting with them, I won't go through all of those steps. I'll leave it to all of the other sales hackers speakers to go into all of their tactics. But once you're able to book a meeting with your key prospect, somebody that you really believe is going to be a mobilizer, a champion, or even somebody that has buying power and is above the line and able to make a purchasing decision. So once you book that meeting, it's very important for you to go into discovery. At our company, we are really big on qualification and discovery, and a lot of our SDRs actually do qualification and discovery on their own. And sometimes they actually collaborate with their AEs, and so there's much more of a smoother handoff. So that's very important as well. But when you're really looking for to qualify a prospect before you hand that off, you want to go through a couple of things. You want to first set up an introductory call with you and yourself. If you can do that, if you book a meeting on the phone and you can do that right on the phone with them, that's perfect. But if you can't, say, hey, do you have 10 minutes to talk next week or later this afternoon or tomorrow? The sooner the better. Would love to just ask you a couple quick questions and prepare for the call as best as we can, just to make sure that our time is going to be as productive as possible. So that's something really important. Set the agenda and make sure that they know that you want to spend this time with them to ensure that your actual meeting or your demo is going to be as productive as possible. And then once you secure that and you're able to have that conversation with them, you want to really dig into their pain. So we're all about the challenger sale, and we want to really understand their current landscape, what their current tech stack looks like, kind of figure out, before telling them all about our company, we want to kind of figure out like where we would actually fit in and what the best use case would be. So we're going to go into detail and really dive in and figure out, what are you using today? What do you like? What's on your wish list? Where are your pains? Where are your challenges? And once you can identify those pains and those challenges, you can say, okay, what would be the impact? Or just not even the ROI, but just the impact for you and your team, the time that it would save you, the ROI, the business impact as a whole. What would that save you and your team? And then what's the cost of not doing that? And so the further that you can dig into and really understand their current landscape, what are their goals and objectives, what other tools are they currently evaluating, the better you can pass that conversation off to your account executive, or if you're closing, you can carry that deal along yourself. But qualifying is one of the most important things. There was one personal example. I was doing a lot of upsell with our clients that are here in the US, but I was focused on expanding in different regions across the globe. And so I had a call with somebody in India, and it was at 10 p.m. at night. And basically, I was a little bit tired, and I ended up, not asking them as many qualifying questions as I wanted to or as I should have. And when we got to the next demo, my AE basically had to go over all of the discovery questions again and really dig out the pain because I hadn't done a good job at it in the first place. And so the next time that I took another call, with somebody, whether it was late at night or in the morning, I made sure to really dig into all of those questions and really try to uncover what pain are you feeling. And then before even going into a pitch of our product or, telling them, a company overview, who we are, what we do, and how we can help, really trying to understand what their pains and challenges are and how we might be able to help them. It's kind of like a dance, a waltz, if you may, really understanding what their pain is and then also educating them. If they say, well, I really want to be doing this, you can say, oh, actually, some of our clients are doing that today. Let me tell you about what that looks like for them. And as long as you're giving them something that's going to advance their agenda, they're going to be more than happy to take a next call because they're people that, one, want to learn about other technology that's in the industry today, and then two, they're going to be people that want to learn about their current space. And you have that consultative approach, that insider knowledge from working with so many customers on this specific topic, whatever your company is selling or helping people do. And so you can really help them advance their agenda at work versus just making it all about you and the company. You really want to qualify them. And I know we say that word all the time, but it's so important, and it really helps the buyer or the champion, walk them through the sales cycle and show them how you're actually going to help them and address their business needs versus being a transactional sale and just a commodity. Unless this is a current initiative for them, how are they ever going to actually see the value in what you're selling? So that's something that we really think a lot about and is really important. And then in terms of doubling your conversion rate, so this is something, just a free extra little tidbit that I want to add because I'm really, really passionate about it. Before you even have a first meeting, let's say you've already booked it, you want to make sure that your prospect is actually going to show up for that qualification call. Maybe they said yes on the phone to get you off the phone, or they were interested over email, but now their schedule is packed, it's a really busy week. Something that I'm obsessed with and I talk about all the time is personalized videos. I know that it's hard to send a lot of personalized videos out as a first touch because it's very time consuming and you don't know what your response rate is going to look like. So if you're not doing that today, that's okay. But what I really, really recommend doing is when you set up that next meeting, whether it's a qualification call, a discovery call, or a demo with an account executive, you want to make sure that you get them to actually come and attend that meeting. So video is my number one favorite thing to send, a personalized video with their name on a whiteboard, maybe something personal that you found out about them through their Twitter or their LinkedIn posts, anywhere that you can find it. Maybe it's a press release, a YouTube video that they have posted up, some type of news interview. And telling them something like why you're so excited to talk to them. Make it really short and sweet. Say, I'm so excited to talk to you later this afternoon. Can't wait to talk about X, Y, Z. And I also really enjoyed watching your interview with Bloomberg. That was amazing. And I can't wait to hear more about your goals and initiatives for 2018. Talk to you at 2 p.m. Sally, have a great day. Bye. And with that, I promise you, your conversion rate will double, even if it's not more than doubling, because people will feel compelled to actually show up to the call because you took time out of your day to, one, research them, two, make a personalized video and humanize yourself, and three, that's going to put a smile on their face and something that they're not going to end up pushing off. It works really well on our team here, and it's something that we're really passionate about. So I hope you guys have a great time prospecting and qualifying this week, and can't wait to talk to you soon. Please always feel free to reach out with any questions. Always happy to hop on a call, talk best practices and strategies, and best of luck to all my fellow SDRs out there. Bye, guys.